Morning, friends. Brian here from the Wilson Family Lights. So late yesterday, the men in brown showed up at my house. It was a monsoon at that point. Every afternoon, probably for the next month or so, we get torrential rain each day. I'm just outside of Daytona, which means that I'm really close to the beach, and we get these rainstorms, thunderstorms that come through that are crazy. So anyways, the man in brown dropped off this box. I don't even remember what it was originally. So I got the box in after Noah pulled away with the ark. And I was like, oh, hey, it's my LED lights. I ordered some pixels from Scott LED, which I highly recommend. They were very, very quick to respond, processed my order with no problem. Literally, it was out within 36 hours of me putting in the order. A lot of times I put orders in for stuff late at night, so it doesn't get processed till the following morning, but they were quick. I got probably about 6 different emails, and, very, very happy overall with the experience with them. So, get this open here. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Let's see, what time is it? It's only 9:15, so it's a little early for people's day to be ruined already. So, hopefully that trend continues. Put my knife away, don't want to cut off my toe. And there we are. So I get xLight connectors. I have a Falcon F16 that I use to control my xLights props. I have a matrix. I have 2 4-foot spider webs. I have a giant jack-o'-lantern. I have posts, excuse me, with a star on top of it. I've got a couple of discs that are about a little bit bigger than a 72 Buick hubcap. And I'm trying to think if I got anything else that I use at Halloween. No, that's about it. That gives me somewhere in the ballpark of 10,000 pixels. Well, Halloween probably about 8,000, because I've got candy canes and I've got snowflakes for Christmas. That brings me up to 2,000. So now when I buy my strings of pixels, each one of these is an addressable node. Basically what that means is this will literally do, just to have a number, 1,000 colors. Each one of these individual pixels can be programmed to be a color. And that's how xLights works. And that's how you get all of these brilliant looking displays with multiple colors, or you can sequence the whole thing so it's red and it will change to purple real quick and what have you. It's all done with this type of light. This is a 12 millimeter pixel node, it is called. They're round. They come in lengths of 50 and 100. When I originally bought all of mine, I had bought, I think I had gotten about 2,000 of them in 50s, and the rest were in 100s. And that's proven to be an issue over the years. Down here, because of the heat, the pixels get a little bit beat up. So I have to swap out usually 2 or 3 strings every year due to wear and tear. At first, I was having to swap out strands of 100. And then I would have, say the first 2 nodes were bad in a string, then I would have 98 lights from that string of lights that I really didn't use. Trying to splice into these, especially down here with all the moisture, has proven to be difficult. So moving forward, I always now buy them in lengths of 50. That way, if a light goes out, I only have to swap out a string of 50 lights and reinstall them. I'm going to go through a DIY video on how to install these nodes into different Coro props. And Coro is more or less like a plasticky cardboard that has veins in it like a piece of cardboard does, but it's made out of a harder plastic. And when you buy your prop, it's already got the holes pre-done. So let's see here. So this is what 1,000 pixel nodes looks like. Got one that came undone here. I'll just redo that one up. So that's 1,000 pixels. On an F16, I can run, I don't know, depending on how high I put the wattage up, because you can adjust your percentage of illumination. The brighter, the more juice, the lower, the less juice. I can probably run 16 or 18,000 lights off of one controller if I bring the brightness down enough. So that's the company right there. As I said, very, very good to deal with, quick response. I mean, literally, I put this order in, it was less than a week. And I've got 1,000 lights sitting here. And when I do my DIY video on how to set up a prop, I'm going to go more in depth about your options for ends. There's one called Array Woo. There's this one here, which is your xLights, and there's a few other ones that we'll talk about. So, all right, Brian here from the Wilson Family Lights. This is just a quick unboxing from Scott LED, 1,000 12 millimeter pixel lights. So remember to check us out on all our socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. Our YouTube channel, we run DIY videos on how to hack props, how to build props, how to build jigs and tools to make your life easier as you progress with your building of your display, as well as we go over Light-O-Rama specifically this year, but we're also going to do a little bit about xLights. So by all means, check us out. If you really like the content that you're seeing, you're getting, please subscribe to all our socials, as it does help us grow. We appreciate you. Have a great day.